Okay, that's fine. It's volcanic. So, again, that kind of has something to do with when you have an ocean and a continent coming together, they form that continental volcanic arc. So, you're going to get some folded mountains due to some compression, and then you're also going to get some volcanoes due to that continental volcanic arc being there. Make sense? Alright, and then there's another type of mountain, and it forms at divergent plate boundaries. Do you remember what that type of mountain is called? Give you a hint. It's kind of 2 words.
Hi, may I please speak to Melissa Lopez or her parents? This is John Lozano over at Alta Vista South Public Charter School.
Give me an idea. No, it's okay.
Hi, am I speaking to Melissa Lopez or her mother? How are you? This is Melissa? Oh, okay. I just needed to speak to either you or your mom. Preferably your mom, but you're fine.
That's okay.
I need you to come
It's
in
called
and
a
take
fault block
test.
mountain.
NWEA.
So,
test.
anytime you're talking about
What?
plates, you might hear them talk about it in the news a lot around here because we live in an earthquake country. So that's how I would relate it in my head. When you're talking about divergent plate boundaries, you have fault block mountains. Because faults, plates are what cause earthquakes. Does that help at all, or no? A little bit. That's how I kind of relate it back to something that I'm familiar with.
You're coming at 10, you said?
Okay.
Your radar probably should be at 10 though.
The next question says, as erosion lowers the summits of mountains, the crust will what in response to the reduced load? So erosion is like when the dirt is kind of washed away off the mountains. So you're taking land away from the top of the mountain. What do you think happens to the crust as that happens?
Whatever credit test you take. If you want to do that, but let me check your credit test.
Let's think of it this way. So, have you ever seen one of those like old school scales where there's 2 sides and you put in one and it goes like that?
Yeah.
So, if you start to take the weight off the top of a mountain, what do you think happens to the crust underneath? Or think of it as like the scale. You're taking weight off, so it's kind of going which direction? Exactly. So you're kind of making the mountain lighter in a way, and so the crust is going to rise as a result. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So kind of think of it as those scales.
Okay.
If I'm taking
Just
something
know
off
that's
of
one
this
day
side,
we're
this
not
side's
here
going to
the
go
whole
up.
day. So you'll come in
Does that
then
make
tomorrow
sense?
and do that test, and then whatever time you have left over, you do the quick. You said you're
Alright.
coming at 10 tomorrow?
Alright, the next one, in
That's fine. If you wanna come in early,
isostasy, that's a
then
fun
go
word.
ahead and come in early
When the
and
mountain
start
block
doing that test.
reaches
When I come in here,
normal thickness,
I'll
the
be
mountain
collect
will
what
be
packets you finished.
blank.
Testing you. Okay?
So do you remember what
Okay, you're welcome.
isostasy
I'm gonna change
is?
the default time from now on to Wednesday 11. Okay? You're welcome. Okay, Melissa's at, oh, God, I would tell you this stuff.
Is it this
Huh?
one?
Yeah, you're on the right track. So you have your mountain, and it reaches its normal thickness. When that happens, the mountains will what? What will happen to the mountains? Yeah. It's kind of a sentence, so it's a little long to remember.
It's going to be.
So, you have your mountain, and it reaches its normal thickness. When that happens, the mountains will what? What will happen to the mountains? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of a sentence, so it's a little long to remember. It's all right. When that happens, the mountain will be eroded to near sea level. So once your mountain block reaches like normal thickness, it's going to start eroding the top part down a little bit. Does that make sense? It's kind of confusing. I can